Hello, this is Sharon Lim, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I blog at sharonitwithyou.blogspot.com. And today I want to show you a tutorial on how to make the center step cards. I made another video that had the vertical one. This time is a horizontal look of it. So I use the Flowers for Every Season DSP. Look at all those lovely colors, and if you flip it over, just as colorful on the other side. And then I also use the stamp set Celebrate Sunflowers for the sentiments. For the base of the card, I use the in color, so the Bumblebee, the Misty Moonlight, Magenta Madness, and Just Jade are the four that I use for the samples. For the one that we're actually going to demonstrate, I use the last color in the in colors, which is Cinnamon Cider, and this sheet of the DSP that we're going to be using. So let's begin. So first, you're going to start with a piece of cardstock that's 8.5 by 5.5. So what's cool about this is you can actually get 2 cards per sheet, and you're going to score it in 3 spots. You're going to score it at 1 inch, 2 inch, and 5 1/4, and you're going to do it in 2 distances, from 1 to 2 and 4.5 by 5.5. This is what I mean. So measure it up at the first measurement at 1. Use your score, and you're going to score just 1 to 2. Kind of lift it up a little bit, and then you're going to do 4.5 to 5.5. Move it over to the second measurement, which is 2 inches, and do the same. So 1 to 2, 4.5 to 5.5, and the last measurement 5 1/4. Same thing. All the way to up to 1 inch, then 4.5 to 5.5. So you have these 3 scores on both ends of the card. Then you're going to turn the card vertically this way, and you're actually going to cut from 1 inch all the way to 5 1/4, that third score line, all the way down. So I like to measure from this side at 1 inch. That's what I like about the Stampin' Up! Cutter, and I can start at 1 and go all the way down to 5 1/4. Lift this up, scoot it over to this side till I measure the 1 on this side, and go again from the 1 inch all the way to the 5 1/4. So this is what you'll see. Okay, then you're going to do your last score, and you're going to score between the cuts. So go back to the 4 1/4 here, but you're only going to score between those 2 cuts that you just made. So move the cutter up, score comes back, and scores right there. So now you have that look. Okay, so secret to folding is pinching this down, the first one to make a mountain, and the second one to make a valley, and then this score is going to fold up like that. Use your bone folder and go ahead and make those creases nice and crisp, and it looks like this. I'm going to set that aside over here. Then you're going to take your DSP and you're going to cut it at 3 inches first. Okay. And then you're going to turn it, because you're going to make 2 cards. Measure to 3 1/4. So line that up. I'm trying to save time and do 2 at the same time. Let's see if I can do it. And then you're going to cut twice at 7/8. So that's the first one, 7/8, and do one more at 7/8 again. And you're going to take these 2. These are just extra inch strips that you can use for a different card. So each card is going to need this piece, that's 3 3/4, and 2 of the 3 by 7/8. to finish up the cards. Here, I'm going to set these aside for the other one. All right, bringing our card back in. You're going to use your adhesive. We're going to put some adhesive on here. Center it on the part that's folded. More adhesive on the 2 strips. Again, center it where it is actually scored. And that's 1. Here's the second one I did earlier. So we'll do that fold again. Mountain, valley, and down. I'm going to use adhesive again. And a little bit more on the 2 strips. Oops, that one stuck. There you go. There you go. Alright, and then the last bit is a sentiment strip. That's 7/8 by 5 1/4. I already punched it using the Celebrate Sunflowers set. So one of them is going to say thanks a bunch. And then let's get that centered. The other one's going to say let's celebrate you. And you can add any other embellishments that you like for it. But how's that? 2 cards, 1 sheet of 8.5 by 11, 1 sheet of 6 by 6. I'll bring the others back in. And there you go. So thanks for joining me today. If you'd like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you for letting me share this with you. Have a great day.